Yo, this is Lat, and once again making another video on the side quest for Batman Arkham Knight. So basically I'm trying to wrap up Arkham Knight as quickly as possible. Metal Gear Solid 5 is just around the corner, and I do want to play a little bit of Far Cry 4 before I get into Metal Gear Solid 5, because I know as soon as Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out, forget it. There's no chance I'll be playing Far Cry 4. So basically I'm trying to wrap up all the side quests. I'm not sure if I will be able to make it to get all the Riddler trophies on time so that I could get the perfect ending for the game. But I guess I'll try. It's just find it a little annoying collecting all the trophies. I did it for part 1, did it for Arkham City, and now to do it all over again is kind of like third time around. But we'll see, definitely we'll see. So basically I'm going to be taking some, the air drones, I'm going to be taking them out. Some quarantine areas are going to be freeing that up and taking out some thugs and stuff like that. So basically it's just going to be mostly side quests. Pero sí, mano, I'm going to try to finish that as soon as possible, definitely. Super excited for Metal Gear Solid 5. I've said that a couple of times for the other videos. I do want to talk a little bit more on the Arkham Knight and what I thought about the trilogy. And overall, I've enjoyed all of them. Even though I was a little disappointed with Arkham Knight because I was really hoping that Rocksteady was going to stick to their words of making a new character for the trilogy, especially the ending of Arkham Knight. I was really hoping that they would have done that. But overall, I still enjoyed the game. I still like it. Even though they pulled off what they did for the Arkham Knight, I wish they would have done the reveal a little bit different. I think it was too easy. You know, you go through the whole game trying to figure out who this person is, even though it's painfully obvious who Arkham Knight really is. But I wish the reveal was a little bit better in the sense that it would have been like a battle that you were having with the Arkham Knight, and you managed to pull off the little hood that he has, revealing who he is. I think that would have been better instead of him like, oh yeah, hello, this is me, you know. So I wish the reveal would have been a little bit better. That would have minimized the disappointment of who Arkham Knight really is. I'm not going to try to spoil it for anybody just in case you guys haven't played that before. But I wish they would have done that a little bit differently. But overall, Arkham Knight, the game is pretty good. Especially the new move that they've implemented to Batman. I really have enjoyed the battle sequence for that. Soon I'm going to be finishing. I think I have like, there's one side quest that I still have to discover, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty soon once I do the main mission that I'm going to be working on soon, of trying to save the servers for Oracle. So I'm pretty sure once I do that, I'll unlock the final side quest. Right now, I'm trying to work on doing the side quest so that I can fight Deathstroke. So hopefully that's a good battle. And then I have like the tower defenses that I need to finish. The Riddler, kind of. I don't want to talk too much about the Riddler. That kind of famous little trophy. But anyways, so definitely I'll be, as you can see right there, yeah, I don't have much to finish. Oh, I need to finish saving the firefighters. That's another thing that I need to work on. I think I have like 2 or 3. I'm not totally 100% sure how many. But yeah, I've done a good amount of those. So I don't have much to finish the game at 100%. So I'll probably try to push it that way. That way you guys can have it. Definitely I'm gonna have to find a different way to record it, because I'm pretty sure that last scene is gonna be blocked just like the reveal of the Arkham Knight. So I'll try to improvise this time for you guys so you guys could be able to see this. So right here we're gonna be freeing this station from them. Definitely, you know, that's one of my best friends right there, just to get those things out of the way. Those larger Sentry machine guns. Definitely the battle sequence I do enjoy a lot more, like I mentioned earlier. I think it's really good for this game. Arkham Asylum, of course, the battle was better, but definitely they improve a whole lot more with Arkham City. And definitely with Arkham Knight, they took it to a whole new level. I do like when you can use like your surroundings to take out people. I think that was an awesome addition to the game. So definitely, I've enjoyed Arkham Knight battle system a whole lot more than the other games. In one of the battles, please don't make fun of me, but I wanted to beat this thug with a bat, and every time that I picked up the bat, I got hit. So I kept going for the bat. I was like, forget these punches, I'm gonna go for the bat, and I did, and I got punched a bunch of times. So I look like a freaking piñata trying to go for the bat and getting abused by these thugs, but finally I took them down. But that's something that's gonna happen a little bit later on the video. So yeah, basically I'm wrapping up the side quest. I am definitely trying to do a little group to get together for Metal Gear Solid Online, and I've picked up a few people. I've mentioned a lot. Gata, he's a really good friend of mine. I've been playing PlayStation with him, I think like 7 years. So he's a really good friend of mine. I enjoy playing with him. He's a beast when it comes to Uncharted. So hopefully he wasn't really into the Metal Gear, but with Ground Zero and Phantom of Pain, he's getting into it. So I'm definitely excited about that, to be able to play with him. He's really good. My brother, if you guys don't know him, Boricua Guerrero, he's definitely going to be getting into that. I hope I could get his son to get into it, because this kid, he is a beast when it comes to shooter games. So I know he's going to be excellent for online games, especially he's a big Call of Duty fan, and you have to see this kid jump 360, quick snipe, and kill people. He's a beast. So I definitely want to recruit him to be on my Metal Gear Solid 5 online gameplay. And then I have a little buddy of mine, Pyra. I just recently started playing with him. He's a big fan of Destiny. I plan to further in the future do videos with him playing Destiny. I haven't played a whole lot of Destiny because back then when I purchased the game, I didn't realize that it was going to be mostly online or completely online. So that was a little bummer, because back then I didn't have internet, but I got internet. I played it a little bit, and then I dropped it to play other games. But I'm going to try to eventually, once they release the DLC and once I calm down from Metal Gear Solid 5, I'm definitely going to do a few videos on Destiny. So I'll be doing that. I think this is the part that no, this is not the part though that I'm going for the back. Fear takedowns, I think those are excellent. It's limited first to 3, then you could upgrade it to 4, last is 5. So I think that was pretty good, pretty awesome. I like that. The fear takedowns, they were really good. Implementing, they can be overpowering, but I think it fits who Batman is. He's gonna be quick to take out people. He's not gonna wait for them to shoot at them, you know, be a target for them. So I thought that was an excellent addition for the game. A lot of takedowns are pretty cool in the game as well that they implemented, and the different ones. There's so many different takedowns this time around, and the game doesn't specify like how many different takedowns you could do. But for one of the trophies that you have to unlock, that I need to make a video soon on them, on the different ways the takedown. There's a bunch of takedowns this time around, silent takedowns that you have to do to perform to unlock that trophy. So there's a lot of moves for those takedowns, so it's really appreciated how much love Rocksteady has put into the Batman games. Now, talking about Rocksteady, we don't know what kind of game they're going to be pushing for next. There's suspicion that they might do a Superman game, because there's a lot of Easter eggs for Superman. There's a lot of Easter eggs for a possibility of a Justice League game. No importa la manera que ellos vayan, honestly, I think Rocksteady could do a lot. They've proven to be a really good company, unlike many video game companies. But anyways, you know, they've done really well with the licensings of Batman. I'm pretty sure that they're going to do an excellent job whatever route they decide to do. Even if they don't decide to do another superhero video game, whatever they decide to do, I'm pretty sure that they'll nail it. They'll be doing really good. Yeah, I think yes, this is the scene where definitely I try to go for the freaking bat, and I get punched the living daylight out of me trying to go for that bat. So It's a little funny, a little disappointing. I can't believe I'm showing it, but I decided, what the heck, might as well show it. You gotta show the good and the bad, you know. Not everybody plays 100% the way the game should be played out. So, you know, I decided to just go ahead and leave that scene in there because, once again, you can't always do everything 100%. I did get punched a few times, but hey, especially those big guys. At first, those big guys could be a real pain in the butt in the game. There was one of the firefighters early in the game that I had to rescue, and there was these two big guys that you had to fight in order to save them while fighting the minor people, the minor thugs. And I didn't have a lot of the stuff unlocked that I have now, so back then it was a little bit harder. I had to try it like 5 times. And the way that I play my games, I love to immediately start playing on hard. I don't like to play easy. I don't like to play normal. I like to play my games on hard. It's more challenging, and overall, you become a better player for it, you know? So I always try to play all my games on hard. Even if you check my trophies for Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, you always see that I've started my games on hard. Dead Space, the same thing. I like to play my games on hard. So Uncharted as well, on hard. I like to play all my games on hard difficulties. So, you know, it's something that I enjoy. But right here, I'm trying to struggle to get the bat. Obviously, they're like, you don't need a bat to beat us, man. So, but I finally take them out. But yeah, that was my experience trying to get the bat to beat them up. So I wasted it. Look at that, bam, right on the floor. And, you know, no respect at all, you know, taking people out. So yeah, definitely enjoyed it. One thing that I also wanted to talk about is Batman versus Superman. I was a little skeptical at first, but then they finally released the trailer. It looks awesome. But once again, I'm a little skeptical because there's so many things that they could screw up with this movie. But so far, it seems like Zack Snyder is paying good tribute to these heroes, and everybody knows that when it came to DC movies, they fell very, very bad behind Marvel. Okay, both companies, I have huge respect for the way that they play out their movies, but there's one major gripe that I have with Marvel movies. I think that their main villains suck, to be honest, and I know a lot of people are going to criticize me for it. And no, like I said, I do like Marvel, I do like DC's. I like both. I enjoy them both. My preference overall is not one company or the other, is mostly the heroes that they have. So for example, for DC, Batman and lately Green Arrow, the reason behind it is because these are the most likely superhero, if it was to ever exist, that would. You know, they're human beings just like everyone else. The only thing, they're multi-billionaires and they can afford the equipment that they use, so, and it's realistic. So I do like that about that. Marvel is a little bit more fantasy, but you know, I do like Iron Man and some of the other characters. Captain America is someone that I never cared about, but ever since they started the movies, especially Winter Soldier, huge respect. That's a major glitch. That was horrible, but I didn't want to include it. I thought it was funny. With Winter Soldier, it was an amazing movie, that Captain America Winter Soldier. They pulled that off. It was awesome. It was serious. The main villain, he was cool when he had the mask. When they took off the mask, I was like, okay. But I think that Winter Soldier, he was amazing, especially when he didn't speak. Once he started talking, it was like, but as long as he didn't talk, man, he was a really cool villain. And that's my problem with Marvel. I don't think they take their villains that seriously. For example, the whole Mandarin, I understand why they did it. I don't agree why they did it, because the Mandarin is one of the top Iron Man villains that they have, and yet they kind of screwed him over. I hope that they do another movie and they fix it. I'm not sure if they will, but I hope they really do, because the Mandarin is someone that I would love to see in the big screen. Overall, I do like better how DC portrays their villains. I do like it. Marvel has their villains be too joking around, so it kind of takes away the seriousness of them being a threat, and that's the part that I have an issue with. Yeah, I think there's some parts that they could throw comedy into their villains, but when
Who it was under that visor after.